Hello everyone and thank you for joining me. Before I do tonight's nomination for Cupcake of the Week, I'd like to do a shout out for a fellow vlogger, a gentleman by the name of Donald Brown. His latest vlog is called Enough, and it's all about the whole Democratic Alliance, Patriotic Alliance, Liam Jacobs saga. He's very eloquent in what he says and makes his points quite succinctly. He does call a spade a so-called shovel, so be aware of that, but brilliant. He also raises a question, and it's something I've never really thought about. He asks he wonders what Helen Suzman would be saying about the DA as it stands today, as well as the whole Liam Jacobs saga. Well, she was is my hero and got me thinking. Apart from her, what would Van Zyl Slabbert say about today's politics? We certainly need, in today's world, a Van Zyl Slabbert, as well as a Helen Suzman. Okay, enough of that. Donald Brown, I keep calling him Donald Brown, well worth a listen to. Now, for the nomination for tonight is John Steenhuisen. Old Jono. We all recall the Uber Eats saga and the alleged use of Democratic Alliance credit card, for which he was exonerated. But he then went ahead as Minister of Agriculture and really made a boo-boo. When initially he was appointed as Minister of Agriculture, he was warned about the whole foot and mouth issue. He ignored that to his own peril and to the peril of many farmers and the rest of South Africa for that matter. He ignored it and went a step further, and he actually brought in a rule that says only government can vaccinate against foot and mouth. Well, disaster upon disaster. Poor farmers. According to another vlogger on Biz News, a gentleman by the name of, and I need to consult my notes here, a gentleman by the name of Andrew Morphew alleges that KwaZulu-Natal was issued with 1.3 million doses of vaccine. So far, only 600,000 have been administered. In other words, 700,000 doses are sitting somewhere in a government fridge. It's a travesty of justice towards the farmers and inevitably to the taxpayer, who's going to have to pay more for produce when going there, making their normal shopping rounds. So yes, John Steenhuisen, you don't do yourself any credit, and neither do the DA, and you nominated as Cupcake of the Week. Okay, done and dusted for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night for the third nomination for this week's Cupcake of the Week. Cheers.